Today on FlickNose, we're going to go through the quick stats as well as the showing time market stats for May of 2022. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in for another episode of FlickNose here. We're going to just run through the quick stats, and I don't think there's going to be, well, if you've been following FlickNose, I don't think there's going to be any real surprises here. But I think that there's some things that are worth noting and talking about. And then showing time quick stats, we're going to go into days on market a little bit more for the month of May. Because now we can tally that data. So in the last 7 days, 40 new listings, 16 properties pending, 38 sold, and 16 price decreased. So 40 new listings, that's a pretty good amount. 16 pending, that's slowed down a little bit all of last year. We've been going, as many were coming on, they were going off. And then sold 38, that's about on average, so 38 sold, 40 came on the market, and then 16 price decreases. Let's talk about active listings. This is an interesting number to take a look at as well, given what I just said about pending versus new. May of 2022, so we just ended month a week ago there, 817 active listings. We ended June of 21 at 827. Today, 818 active listings, of which there are 289 choices to choose from. And gosh, 2 months ago, I remember we were down at 100. So here we are. I've been talking to a lot of you on the phone, and you've just been waiting for something to come on the market that fits what you're looking for. That time is now. We've got more inventory. I used to be able, I just had to show you ones and twosies on the weekends or run over and do a video. Now we've got the opportunity to look at a couple of different properties. And I think that that's because the market's becoming a little bit segmented with the short-term rental restrictions that the county just put into place. So keep that in mind, and we'll keep an eye on that to see how it's becoming, how that's affecting the market. But I do think that it's kind of segmenting our Summit County market. You used to just be like, hey, Breck, Silverthorne, it's pretty simple. Now it's like, hey, what are the short-term rental regulations around that certain area there? And so we just have to be aware of that. Not an issue. I'm well versed in it. I follow it pretty closely. So let's go to the showing time market stats. I think this is interesting for the month of May, and we're talking year over year here, 2021 versus 2022. So new listings that came on the market in 22 were 7, and this is for single family homes here. So I'm talking just single family homes throughout Summit County, all jurisdictions here, all towns and all unincorporated Summit County. So new listings was down 9%, sold listings was down 16%, monetary volume up 42%. This is just single family homes. Average sales price was $2.2 million for a single family home. Percent of list price received was 101.5% in 2022. That was actually down 0.9% from 102.4%. Now, days on market for single family homes still down in the month of May for 2022 to 13 days. That was down 40% year over year, 2021 to 2022. And then month supply of inventory has gone up 2.3. That just means the number of listings we have, there's a number of factors there, but number of listings going up and number of sales stays the same. You're going to have a larger supply of inventory there, so larger month supply. So just a little calculation there to be aware of. And then let's talk about townhouses and condos here. New listings were down 14%, sold listings down 37%, monetary volume up 21%, average sales price up 21%. Excuse me, I misread that. Average sale price was up 21%. Percent of list price received was 102% of ask in the month of May. And then days on market down to 15 days on market, so that was down about 4 days. And then inventory up in the month of May, month supply of inventory up to 2.8 months. So yeah, just like really interesting to see the way the things are shifting there with inventory going up. We're still seeing plenty of properties coming on the market. We are seeing properties sell through. I do think that purposeful pricing, if you are a seller, is very critical to selling in this market, which is why we're seeing a few more price reductions. You know, I think the days of laddering 20, 30, 40 grand every sale are, you know, coming to a bit of an end here. So, you know, I said about a month ago now, I'm estimating here that the next 30 days, we're going to, you know, 30 to 60 days, we're going to be the best time for a buyer to buy. I stand by that. You know, I think that there are some nervous sellers out there right now with interest rates going up and such. And so, you know, if you are a buyer and you see that property that works for you, let us know. We can get out there, take a look for you, and make it happen. So, as always, any questions, teamflick@summitliving.com. We're here for you, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Flick Knows.